morning. I had me some breakfast by the morning. I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat, no pneumonia. The rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a bitch. Jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth, man. Who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag.
What's up, gang?
Let me go secure for the game right quick.
Hey, what's up, gang?
I got it.
I think it's my fault.
For real. Keep the rest.
Hey, I got that check into go.
I'm gone.
A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce.
Good drip. Good drip.
But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. New Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hanging and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm counting the guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie got the big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that check into golf. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that caught. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands and your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get the fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my zip the back that like a popo. Don't do these they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they going wild down in Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. Finna got in the gently. Ain't being friends with these. When I was down out of soul had sympathy. But that's how it go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. This do my own. Not gonna lie, some of these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my range. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping in.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Oakland Raiders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Double tight. 4 down. Check up. Right now.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4 on the second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But his defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Follow him in at varying levels.
Strip that ball.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
Run! I got him!
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read and make a play. But on that
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
It is Brown. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Too tight!
Gun!
4 down!
Detroit!
And nothing doing on his first
good night,
run.
baby. Good
Back to
night,
the
baby.
line of scrimmage, and that's in.
Ran into a brick wall! You ran into a brick wall, baby!
Set! Blue 90!
Here they come!
They'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Here I go!
You're facing a top
Here I
5
go.
team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered,
Gun!
hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And now out comes Minnesota. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Tight right!
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
That's the stop!
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Nice play, baby! Nice play!
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the
They
3rd
ain't moving the
down.
ball on this, D!
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL
ain't going
game.
nowhere.
But the key to good
He ain't going nowhere.
is still having your linebackers set.
Now a hit and lock, lost the football. It's out, and the Raiders
the
have
other way.
recovered. Holding on to the football becoming an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
We got it!
Creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, making Nancy. Keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
4 down!
All right, now, Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
54's Mike!
Murray.
They not ready for this, man. They not ready for this. They still playing something.
It's complete.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 30
We got 3.
yards.
3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3.
Usually
Let's
hitting
go.
a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or 2 in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the
We got
football.
4.
It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball.
Gun!
This is caught.
3
A
down. 3
spectacular
down.
one-handed grab there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One-handed, love the effort. Not much production on that play.
Tight end right,
Not
tight
a
end
whole lot
right.
of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first
Gun,
down.
gun!
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
So after the second down incompletion,
Detroit!
they'll come up now
Detroit!
against the 3rd and 6.
Hey!
Being chased out left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
Oh,
And
yeah!
they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different
Double tight,
techniques
guys,
he has
double
to
tight.
employ in a passing situation. As he spot
Hey,
tight end,
He's coming,
in
double
any
up.
event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, showing those hands. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second
Last
and 2.
stop. Last stop.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
That's what I'm
It's
talking
a
about.
gain of 4
Nice
yards,
hit,
a
boys.
new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks
Double
moving.
tight. Back,
And
back.
good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going.
Let's go, Z!
Things up.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23.
Blitz, blitz.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up
Yeah, baby. Boom. We got double tight. Double tight.
And Rudolph has it left side. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
To your right!
Man left, man left. 4 down, 4 down.
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Crash,
Give him
crash,
12
crash.
yards on that one, and earns him a first down.
Run,
Getting
run,
the sense,
run,
Charles,
run
they're
it.
going to put a big
Hurry,
emphasis
hurry.
this afternoon on the run game.
And why
That's
not?
it, baby.
What we're seeing
That's
so
it.
far?
That's
When the lights come on, I think he likes
Yeah,
natural
baby.
light best.
In on the stop is Tahir Whitehead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when
right.
they're
Wide,
open, those big
633,
defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Hey, check
Eluding the
24,
pressure
check
right.
24.
A dump off. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of
Bust up.
midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field
tight? Tight
can
end's
really
right.
generate
Watch tight.
big
Tight
plays
end's
for
right.
an offense.
Check, check. Hey, Mike's coming, number 8's Mike, Mike.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Okay, baby,
Now
I'm seeing you.
Charles Davis off Brandon Garden. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight
It's
ends.
finding its legs now. Here's another
4
1st
down,
and
4
10.
down.
They get a couple here
Blitz!
down to the 22.
Blitz!
They tried a quick hitter inside. Right. Swallowed up because when they're open, defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You ain't going nowhere.
Off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Hot.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Oh, right there. All day, baby.
First red zone chance now for the Vikings. It's
Tight end to
first
the
and 10
right, boy.
at
Tight end
the
to the
14.
right. Move.
All right, 6 and 5. Even. 4 down. Even. All right, 40. Easy. Alert.
Check your hot read. Chef.
Gone right.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to lead the running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, boy, I know you
hold
felt that
coming
one.
from the left side of
I
the
know
line.
you felt that one.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Forced out to his
You
left.
remember me? Let's go,
And
baby.
that'll be incomplete. We do have
Hot,
a
hot,
penalty
hot,
flag
hot,
down, however, and let's see what that's about. So
Hot,
the contact
hot,
came
hot,
before
hot,
the ball
hot.
got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got
I'm here
there
all
before
day.
the ball got to the receiver.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
You don't want no problems.
On the
You
pickup
don't want no
there.
problems with me.
Second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so.
All right,
One
6
of my
and
favorite
5.
coaches, you say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, best back right now.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
Tighten up.
It just
All right,
never
622.
materialized.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted in the
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And a big
It's just me and you.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Woo! All day.
Brandon, this is why golfers
day,
do their
baby.
best to never
Gun,
count a score in
gun!
their head
Gun,
before
gun!
the ball goes in the cup. Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come
Rabbit,
away empty.
And
Rabbit,
he is going to
rabbit.
be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Blitz.
A loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
That's it, baby.
A loss of a
All right,
yard
now,
there
lucky
to start
56,
out. That
lucky
leads to a
56.
2nd and 11.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Gun.
4 down. Motion, bump.
And he'll
Lay
take this
down.
up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run.
All right,
the
now,
football
lucky
in that
56,
situation. I
lucky
think that goes back
56.
to their practice and
Down
game
the right.
planning. They've seen
Detroit!
things that they've seen on tape. Even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the.
And for the 3rd time here this half, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Interception.
And he'll
Come
take
on, guys.
this down
We got this.
inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside.
Cook running left. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Let it roll.
Wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a
Tight ends on
2nd
the
and
Ringo.
11.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. It was an electric run earlier this half. You were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion.
Wrong.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him
right.
bottled
Tight
up
end
at
right.
times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen
Alert,
him pop the cork a few times.
Oh, Luck. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field.
Gun!
To make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's
All right,
time
now,
to
Lucky
pull the
56.
playmakers
Lucky
together
56.
and say, all right, guys.
Four down.
We're on track to get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to that. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the...
And all the way in.
Yeah, baby.
And the Raiders. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Number 14, ready to return.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did take points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
Kill!
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
You got him! You got him! You got him!
Picked off at about the 31. Six interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the
over the middle here to Brown. Oh, and now he bowls him over, and he'll be out of bounds. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
Gun! Hey!
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole opening in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him.
Hey!
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we
Yo, Trip is here, baby.
Because
Yo, Trip is
here. They just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away,
watch tight.
that's likely a touchdown.
Tight end right.
Gun! Instead, that pressure from the front got to him.
Stand up here.
And he is in. Touchdown.
I got 83. Me.
Brand, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Blitz. Run!
Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a decision to make.
Yeah,
That's
could
my
you feel
boy.
the exhale? Because here's what already thinking
That's
ahead
it,
is
baby,
all
that's
the
it.
coaching staffs do.
That's 6, baby.
Anticipating, will we
We
have
got
to
all
make the
day
call?
up in here. We got all day.
Whenever you need to.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Three down.
take care of it. offense at all.
There's no one to attack. We'll see.
Come on, for real.
Oh, that's my turn.
Get some of that. That's right.
Hey, now.
It's cooked.
Hey,
Found
tight.
a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now
I
it's
know you
third
feel
down.
that. Double tight, double tight.
Odd. 5 down.
Inside here. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at the yard shy. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fall. So out come the Raiders. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you
left.
score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
All right, now, lucky
When you
56.
scored
Lucky
points,
56.
It's a whole lot better view
Motion,
than when you're trying to
motion.
figure out how to fix it.
Throwing to start the drive. Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Gun!
From the 36
Gun!
on second and 2.
Gun!
4 down.
Gun!
Looking deep downfield. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Passes out that far wide. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it
Strong
allows
right.
a defender
Strong right.
to gain some ground. Come
Gun!
from a long distance
Gun!
and have a chance to affect the
Over!
Now flags will come in.
He's
I
checking
think this
crash.
one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And that
Leopard!
last penalty makes
Leopard!
his third down
Watch
play a
tight,
little
tight
more
is right.
interesting. 3rd and 5.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
4 down.
Waiting for the gun. Murray escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
There it is, kid. There it is, baby.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Number 14, waiting to return.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football,
Hey,
you're
tight end's
trailing,
right.
you're
Watch
back
tight
in
end.
your own territory with just a little time. Do you try
Hey,
something?
guys.
Right? They're trying to get back into the game.
Hurry,
But you
hurry.
gotta figure
5,
if
6,
something
7.
goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the game.
Lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And the
Turnover.
Raiders are
That's
in
what we
for
do.
6.
Other way.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
The point after try for Gostkowski. Gostkowski. And the Raiders on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. Deep in his own territory, he pops up the football.
Yeah,
And
boy.
down
That's our
inside the
ball.
red zone
Every
at
time.
the
Keep putting that ball on
19-yard
the ground.
line.
That's our ball.
Recovers the fumble on the play.
Fumble.
Slam.
Able to push his way forward here
Hey,
for a
me
good
and you
little
all day.
gain.
All day. I'm coming after you.
Iverson
I'm
Griffin.
coming after you.
going to get a timeout.
Hey,
With 2 seconds remaining in the second. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Gostkowski's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Detroit!
The offensive staff spent the entire half
Detroit!
just working with them on.
All right, now, Lucky
here's what we
56.
think they're
Lucky
going to do to
56.
attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we when we kick it off.
Get off the field.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
To bring him down for a loss of 7.
Boom! That's how we do it.
As a coordinator, and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
But you figure they're going to need something here.
Gun!
17 yards to go on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he'll go at the 25. 6 yards is the pickup for that lead.
Perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the
All right, now,
defense
Lucky
stayed in
56.
sync,
Lucky
stayed in
56.
great communication, and as he
Gun!
dragged across each zone,
Gun!
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off.
All
to
right,
each
now, Lucky
defender.
56. Lucky
Ended up making a
56.
nice play, even though it was complete.
Here we go, G. Win. Watch the
Flushed
whip.
out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he finally goes
That's where you
down
belong.
at the 23-yard line. On third down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 52 yards.
Gun!
So barely time to
Gun!
catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10.
Four down.
Looking to throw. Murray. And this is called. Nelson. 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this continue to roll. And he's able to put it through. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Number 14, ready to return.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense to get ready for their first possession of the second
Double tight,
half.
guys, double tight.
They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though.
Hey,
Kick started for them, and you know the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
Right.
Plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first
I'm gonna
half,
hit you
you're 12
all
to 16.
day,
I think
baby.
in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick
Tight ends on
start.
the Ringo.
So how about
Tight ends on
that
the
for a
Ringo.
chain mover? They're all the way down inside the run again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That will be good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and
Get him,
very
boy.
short.
Get him, boys.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you
Tight
run
end
and
right,
jog
tight
with
end
your
right.
offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground
Hey,
shaking when
hey.
those big
Four
behemoths
down,
start
four
to
down,
create
four down.
space for you up front. He did a pretty good job
Go
of
ahead.
just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
No. Me. Mike 96. Mike 96. I got you.
Wide 6-3.
Kill. Turn
To
up.
his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, so maybe a better decision there.
Hurry,
I
hurry!
think he learned
One day, 53.
and he's applying it now.
Alert, alert, alert!
4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Here comes the boom!
Call
I
the
see you,
game.
boy!
That's going to
I see
be
you!
the 3rd and about 5.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking
Four
to
down,
us and
four
he's
down.
like, hey, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This one. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Man, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth comes around.
I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? The roads will be fairly clear. Leave the booth.
No gain, and it's second
He wasn't
down.
ready! He wasn't ready!
Throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain.
Four down,
stopped
four
right
down.
at
Let's
the
go!
line, so it's
3-19!
and he's taken down. Well, it was second long. Now it's
That's
third
how
and
we
even
do it,
longer.
baby.
They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Raiders on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a
Detroit!
third
Detroit!
and 18.
4 down, even. Watch you now, Barney!
Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back.
Pass couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
4 down, 4 down!
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back
We got
to the
4.
30.
We got 4 down, 4 down.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Let it roll,
That's
let it roll!
a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little make a big time play.
I got 19, I got
And he'll be
19!
tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Here comes the blitz!
12 yards in.
Come on now.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here
Yeah,
today.
baby!
He's been a real thorn in their side.
Run!
And they'll get him down
Oh,
as he's
yeah.
inside the 40. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down. field. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory
tight, guys,
at the
double tight.
39-yard line.
Odd.
Crash.
And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one goes for 24 yards.
Double tight.
Odd.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Yeah, baby.
In for the
Yeah.
score. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
I wonder if they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys.
Detroit!
Let's go do it on this drive.
Fake here on 1st down.
All day, baby.
Daniil
All day.
Hunter.
We coming all day.
Drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out,
Gun!
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit
Watch
tough.
You can't block me.
Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
3 down.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
so much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. 5-4. Mike's 5-4. You gonna go night-night? Time to go night-night. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Murray is going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance.
They left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting, go away from what you did before because
Hurry up.
But you have to be prepared for those encounters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That'll go as a loss of 5. Now Bridgewater.
Army.
And down he
Army.
goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's
better
made
be
a
ready
huge
next
impact
time.
on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do
Check
best,
31.
go get the
Check
quarterback.
31.
3rd and long now after the sack. And
Single.
we'll see if
That's
Bridgewater
single on the
has a
slot. Single on the
response.
slot.
Steps away to his
I'm
to
coming.
Bridgewater.
coming.
Bridgewater taken down to the end zone for a safety. Things are going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here. And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be chanting, start the bus, because they think this one is over.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles. What does the handbook say that we discuss?
Watch it now, Barney, Barney!
In the 4th quarter.
Hold it a second. Let me thumb tap. That's how we got here. This is a dominant performance. where they took control of this game.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it.
And then we go ahead
Keep
and think
playing
about
hard,
how we're going to
fellas,
leave here
all
and get to the airport.
day.
In a lopsided blowout,
Woo!
the roads are
Let's
usually
get it.
open.
Switch. Let's go. Mike 42.
Across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards
Yeah,
is the
baby.
pickup there.
Yeah.
The Raider first.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they've wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing.
Gun! We got four. We got four down.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down
Oh,
for a
let's go,
sack.
D. That's what I'm
Back at
talking
the
about, D. That's what I'm
47-yard
talking about.
line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a
Watch
sack.
tight.
What, he
Tight
just
end
needs
right,
a
tight end
touchdown
right.
for the trifecta.
Detroit!
That's all he needs, and he's going to go
Hey,
for it.
Four down. Motion. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Murray.
Let's go.
He's going deep. He's got it. Hit the 15. A gain of 39 that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this video game, man, go ahead and
Hot.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Four down.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film,
right.
extra
Throw
time.
right. All right, now, lucky
You know these
56.
guys watched
Lucky
him all
56.
week, saw how precise he was, but
Over.
the defense to try and chip it.
Looking to throw.
Check 52.
Murray eluding the pressure right. And now another one thrown incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%.
To seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings now heading onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those
Double
oddities in
tight.
scoring that we get, and it's just so
Odd,
strange to see that go
five
up
down.
on the board, and then you gotta make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again.
Hey,
They
96.
gotta- That's a great way to
Hey, we
score
got to
some
get the
points.
stop here, D.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it
Hot,
go
hot,
deep.
hot.
He
Hot,
rifles
hot,
one,
hot.
intercepted. Picked off at the 25. He'll bring it all the way back,
That's
just a
it,
yard
baby.
or two
That's
shy of
it.
midfield.
Number 26.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get
Detroit!
the keys in
Detroit!
your pocket
Tight
with
end's
your
right.
opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just
All right,
can't
now,
do
lucky
it.
56. Lucky 56.
The Vikings after
Sack,
him,
baby,
and they
sack.
get there for
Eat,
the sack.
eat.
Eric Kendricks coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
4 down, 4 down. Check.
Run it on the toss.
Blitz! Blitz!
20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's
Too easy for him. Put a man on there. Put a man on there.
Commentators of all time. He's singing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
But
one's our
she's
guys.
singing, too.
Oh,
She's on like the 5th tune at
yeah,
this point.
she left Scales way behind. But used to sing something about turning the lights. The party was over.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give it to him.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across
Okay,
the
folks,
40-yard line.
we got four.
First play of the
Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
19 yards.
Well, definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pick.
First. And this play will be blown
Get set.
up. They'll lose yardage
Three
back
down,
at the
3 down.
38.
Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's
Also
go.
a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Leo.
They're coming.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's going to take this
Pick
one
6,
back
baby.
to
Let's
the
get this all
37-yard
day.
line.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant
Here we go,
all
here we
game
go,
long.
here we
The
go.
pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent,
day,
and now
man,
they're
all
tacked on
day.
an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And he'll take this one down
Watch
to
number
the
29,
36.
29.
It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
Hot.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big
Run,
defensive
run, run.
linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
3 down.
And open
3
up
All right,
the
now,
space
Lucky
so they can
56.
run through.
Lucky
Didn't happen
56.
on that play.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Mike's 42. Mike's 42. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm...
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Shift, shift. Shift.
All right, now.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their
Detroit!
opportunities. 4th
Detroit!
and 9. This is
Right,
3rd and
right.
9.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
4 down.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Ready?
Gonna throw it inside here.
Blitz, they coming.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
Blitz,
down.
blitz, blitz,
inside
blitz.
the 20.
Blitz.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Last stop. Last
And with that
stop.
last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard pass.
Come on, come on.
300 yards still signifies excellence,
Hot,
and
hot,
he's
hot,
achieved
hot,
that in
hot.
this performance.
Hot, hot, hot.
5 yards on the catch there brings up 7 yards.
Blitz.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play
That's
out
what
on
I'm
the
talking
perimeter,
about.
can play
Nice
out
hit,
wide,
boy.
cover themselves downfield, and create
That's it,
catches.
baby.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run
Tight
a play
ends
here,
Ringo.
but you
Tight
wonder
ends
if they're
on
going to be
Ringo.
able to
Tight ends on the
resist
Ringo.
on 1st and goal.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
Watch you now, Barney. Barney.
Away and bring up second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Check safety, check safety. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
Yeah, baby.
They are 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guy, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
I sound it.
Okay, I'm back to school. You this is open campus. Open-handed. Tough life, I told the model she need lower standards. Asked her if she had a twin. I feel like Joey. Kardashian, see the Benzo, she like, oh, it's happening. Think she call me cause she never knew her daddy. And my all black, Rhythm Nation, Janet, boy, don't make me Jackson. Bodily, was underground, frontin' like a ride with the mob. Why shouldn't I charge me, myself, and I? Play the odds, a yes man, it's just a bobblehead doll. Holler them all. Strutting like Pac out the court, hop out the Porsche, shake that, got that on menu, the a la carte. Boy, I had to make my point about this wave. Watch for the sharks bounce. I gave it up and talking Cuban links. Tell her ain't no weak link in my Cuban link. Only like my age. We was gangin' since the platinum FUBU days. I got dreams of being Hova, out your movie, yay. Listen, babe, so good you think I'm cool with yay. Okay, my diamonds dancing, I could Lisa Ray. Life is hard, but it's easy being truthful, baby. For real, overload. This is like I got like my pinky. Money, baby, we don't pay, it ain't ours. Bet it back, I bet I match it like the same style. Chopsticks for beef, I'm shutting PF chains down. I gave you prophecy, my first one, then you lamed out. Luckily, sold, but it wasn't for me. Still the flow raw, peep the way I bubble in these streets. Who can with me?
Nikki, baby.
Go.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like True Goy, imagine me you boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did boy, in Paris for a hit boy, these ain't the same type of hits boy, can get boy, you don't take these type of risks, boy, cause this boy been throwing that like rich boy, you miss, boy. Your numbers don't add up on the, that was 10 years ago. If you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours. Her fraternity of ringing off. I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child, you ain't orphan enough. A rapper turn can't morph into us, but a turn rapper can morph into Puff. Dance contest for the I predict Al Roker. If you know, you know. I only ever looked up to you all get a bird. This Oprah. Layers in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. If you know, you know. If you know about the port, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been hit with the water, then had to wait? Do you walk away? If you know, you know. When we all clicking like Golden State, and you and your team are the motorcade. If you know, you know. Been granting wishes like a genie to bad in two-piece bikinis. I've been hiding where you can see me. The skybox is right next to Riri's. Solely responsible for showing rappers how